Hi everybody, you found what to play next. We're bringing everything that is awesome in gaming, like this. Ayasa, Shadows of Silence. So, let's see here. Press any button. Got it. Look at how good I am at this. So this is our load screen. Super excited about that. Way back in the day when there were online games, you used to connect to a server. Didn't always have the best connection. So you kind of learned the art of waiting, but there was also an art to load screens, which is pretty cool. So they're supposed to tell you something. This lets me know I can expect a little bit more horror, a little bit more mystery. It's what they would put on these just ridiculously beautiful pieces of art is instructions for the game. So while you were waiting, you could actually, get the next bit like you were reading piece by piece this manual, and it would tell you how to play your game more efficiently, how to, just really enjoy it when you finally logged in. So kind of took that with us, all the kids from the internet era. And we all exit load screens because an instruction went to that. I'm one of the world's oldest beta testers. Beta testing was done in-house for the longest time. And what they would do is get something that was akin to invest. So you would bring them your idea. It kind of fell off when beta testing moved back in-house. Like they wouldn't outsource the heavy labor portions. So that moved back out. But I started way back in the 90s under my dad Akatosh, the Dragon God of Time. So it's an interesting time for us. We got to help with rebranding. They had a change of leadership. So all the major things that you would run into in a corporation, I got to go through. This is Ayasa, I assume. Just found out this is a side scroller. So it should be interesting. Alright. Got some cool foreground action, a little bit of background action. And we're gonna get this really neat entity who gets like cut in here, and it's doing interesting things with the foreground that my computer does not want to process. So this is Ayasa, I assume. I just found out that this was a side scroller. So we're gonna tear it up here. Start a run. Run for freedom. Got this creepy background guy coming after me. Can I run off this? Oh, I can! Oh no. Alright, so this is take 2. Doing it? We're doing it right. Alright. So this is Ayasa, I assume. Just found out this was a side scroller. Polygonal loading in a metroidvania or side scroller, I really want to say this is option B, is relatively new. So we are gonna have to tear butt over I got hung up on a box. Indie devs beware. When you do work with polygonals, you run into that interesting problem that you also had in MMORPGs, where you have a strange hang-up in that you're looking at a 3D object that has a skin on it functionally. And that's really all that you're painting is that skin. So we have the camera that can drop back into us. We have strange problems with terrain, including the fact that you can run into it, like actually hook the polygonal parts of your avatar on it. One of the reasons that we bring home the total win on triangles is because we really understand that in video games. Alright, so oops, I clicked and I didn't mean to. So we are gonna have to outrun this guy. Whoa! Okay, thankfully I can't really hurt myself, so. I'm Control for crouch. Okay, so this is not the spacebar. Read the instructions, friends. This is all these important tips that we did not previously know about. We're new here, obviously, where silver hair shows. We soak hair, and we must learn these computer controls all over again. I prefer to just jam on things. Like, my fingers already know. You need to not tell them things. That's my take on, you know, PC gaming in general. If you hook up my Xbox, if you change my controls on me, it will take me forever to want to grind in your game. So basic controls are always a plus. We definitely want that. You know, they need to not change from game to game, and that was a serious debate for the longest time. So we're going to push this box over. It's got a lot of puzzle-solving promise, so even if it doesn't gate the way that a metroidvania does, it doesn't mean that a side-scroller is a loss. There have been a couple of really big indie faves that worked with the community. They kind of had that feel-good that people enjoy. You're looking for ammo when you're looking for an indie. Anything horror as well. So a lot of things come out that use engines that would otherwise, engine types especially, that would otherwise be debunked. Like, you're gonna run into horror, or anything that gives you that sort of ammo as a favorite in side-scrollers, for instance, because this type of engine doesn't get used that way very often. And then, for instance, in horror, in 3D polygonal, you're going to run into first person where you can't jump, because they want that sort of restriction for you. Oh, right in the pit. I'm good at dying. I die in every video, so. It's what we bring to the table. We beta test a game to its fullest. Includes dying. Playtests should have that as well. A lot of playtesters are really focused on marketing aspects, you know, so they want to know what makes a video game good. And they kind of don't get that, you know, we the people want to know what happens when you die. Jump! Good jump form. Really enjoy that. It's just the sort of thing that I kind of note, just in case I want to send a more introspective take to the dev. They'll generally email me. Some of these I pick up just because I want to play them. You know, obviously this looked interesting. I found it online. I have this great community in Twitter that I get to be a part of. And we mine games out of there. So, up the slide the wrong way. This is our favorite. We all did this when we were kids. Control for crouch. I got killed by a dog? Like, what is that? Alright. So we're gonna run up the slide and then we're gonna control for. So dying a lot is actually okay when you have a restrictive. What happened? Huh? I have to run back and kill myself because I made your slide go away. I broke the game. To me, that is a win. That's me winning. If I break your dev's game, you're a fan. It's okay. You are the dev. This is my goal in life. This is what beta testers do if you've never worked with them. We go in and we break their darn game. So. Control for crouch. That did not help me. Alrighty. One more time. We can always look at the Steam page. I like that about this channel, you know, just having my own personal space here. Fudge. Okay, I'm gonna cut to the chase here. We're gonna check out the Steam page. Grind. Sometimes you get a reel at beta testing, and then we go out and we do still advertise for the game. We try to be very supportive of our indie network, and if we do a good game that's worthwhile, you know, I don't want the fact that I am beta testing to get in the way of that. I do want them to be able to, you know, take it piecemeal, take a look at their own Steam page. A lot of independent indie devs don't have a marketing department. So there's a lot going on there. This is where I click on this and it goes out. All right. So let's take a look at this game. Whoops. Dive into Ayasa, Shadows of Silence. The demo. An introductory level that sets the stage for the full game. Experience key gameplay elements and get a first glimpse of Ayasa's atmospheric world. So it looks like they have some full-on game videos. When you see these at E3 or PAX or whatever, you know, they do put them in here, so you get a more comprehensive look of what's going on in the dev's world, you know, when they're putting together these packages and releasing gameplay. You know, obviously they're not releasing playtests, they're releasing gameplay, they're releasing stuff that they've worked with their art teams on, or, you know, if they are the art team. Even purchased independently, there are a lot of really great cinematic artists out there. Love the weather effects. I adore when people take the time to make that happen. A lot of great backgrounds here. Side-scroll is really dependent on the fact that it can rock a good background. So I'm glad that they took the time to do that. Really scary stuff. Got a nice big little big smoke piece going on there. Looks very, very good. Love that he turns around, stares at the camera. Oh, weird. She winds up with purple hair. I wonder how that happens. Like, is this a reward? Is it a buff? They get a little bit into the different cutscenes, it looks like. I mean, she's got bosses going on. So this is some sort of introductory level. I don't know if they're going to keep that. Sometimes they do just junk it. It looks like they have a great devlog. Can't fight fire with fire. So she's going to fight it with some sort of magic, it looks like. Or elements of gameplay and strategies you'll need in a full game. Discover hidden elements at a deeper Easter egg latent narrative. Cool. So link in the description below. Also down there is Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. They'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks. You can support the Pirate Queen. What else is down there? KOFI, buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. You can support us on Patreon. Most of all, smash subscribe. If you hit subscribe and the bell, what it'll do is it'll pop you up a thumbnail. That'll let you know what's going on in the world, you know? So it'll show you if you want to find a good side scroller, if you want a good FPS, give you a clue of what you're tuning into, or if you're following a larger blockbuster. It's always a lot of fun. So we love you guys. We love that you're always along for ride. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit like, and we will see you in the next video.